How's it going? My name is Scott Tilley. This is week 1 for my PGA Level 3. I have my buddy here, Justin Hill. He's going to be my student for the next 5 weeks here. What I like to do in my series of lessons when I'm teaching students is really start from the hole out. I think it's the best way to kind of get a feeling of every aspect of your game and kind of ease into the full swing. As right here, we're just going to work on some putting. I spoke to Justin a little bit earlier. He was telling me he had some issues of pulling the ball a little bit and really just not able to make those 6 to 10 footers consistently.
Never.
Or never. So what we're going to work on today is his putting. I'm going to look at that, his setup. I'm also going to look at where the ball is starting and then kind of try to prescribe some drills for you. So what I want you to do now is just roll these putts right here. Right now we'll start from about 10 feet, so let's scoot up a little bit more. Let me just move this camera up. Perfect. Alright, so go ahead, and what I want you to do is roll a few putts. I'm going to stand behind you and take a look. Okay. Okay, so that's that pull that you were talking about there. So, let's go ahead, and I want to just address a couple things in your setup that I think could possibly help with this. So right now, let me see that club, and I want to kind of show you what we're doing. So, right now what I see with your swing is when you set up, your hands are pretty far up in front of you. What I want you to try to do is get them more in a neutral, relaxed position. So almost when you're set up in a putt, I want you to feel like gravity is just taking hold of your hands and it's directly below you, and that's where we want the club to be. We don't want you to feel like you're lifting it up or having it too far inside. So this is exactly where gravity would have my hands, and that's what I want you to try to do. So set up, let go of the club, and kind of have your hands dangle, and that's where I'm going to put the club in your hand. Okay? Good. Good, very nice.
Push.
Yeah, pushed it. So, I like that new position with the hands. I mean, it really wasn't too much of a change.
Yeah.
It was just very minuscule, just kind of a little bit more inside, closer to your body, whereas before you were a little bit more out. Good. So the thing is now is you're probably going to get rid of the pulls so much, because what happens when you first were putting, your heel was a little bit off of the ground. Whenever your heel is off of the ground, that promotes a pull on your stroke. So that's going to close that face and you're going to pull it a little bit. Now we're getting it a little more flat on the ground, even the toe maybe a tiny bit up. So that's going to actually have you be missing the left side and you're going to be hitting more towards the right.
That one?
Yeah, just like that one. So, what I want you to do is I want you to practice a few times. If you catch yourself getting onto that far away, disconnected feeling, just go ahead and drop the club, let gravity take it, and then grab it. So do that a few times. I'll let you roll a few on your own, and then we'll come back and take a look at a couple other things.